So that's where 11 people were killed overnight. And joining us now with the very latest on this story is our reporter there, Mariska Bota. Mariska, good afternoon. Good to chat to you. I understand you have just been able to meet with some of the victim families. What have they been telling you?
Yeah, it was absolutely a horrible experience to talk to these people. They were extremely distraught. We tried to do an interview with one of the mothers of one of the victims, and when we put the mics in front of her, she just absolutely broke down and started sobbing. Her child was 25 years old, and she says she just doesn't know how and why this has happened. She couldn't give us any more details because she was absolutely distraught. We also spoke to a brother of one of the other victims. He says last night he tried to give his brother a call. He knew that he was out maybe having a good time, and he couldn't get hold of him. His phone just kept on going to voicemail, and as he stepped out of his home, he heard gunshots ring, and they made their way to where the shebeen is. It's inside the informal settlement. It's a converted shack that serves as a shebeen, and they knew that it wasn't good news. Absolutely distraught, telling us they are irate and upset about the levels of crime in their area, and that sort of reiterates what we've heard the whole morning from other community members as well.
And what are they saying that they would want to see the police do?
The community members had an impromptu march. They held it straight down to the police station where we are standing now in Philippi East. And their major demand is that they want the police to look after them. They say that violent crime is at the order of the day in the area. They want more patrols. They want police to investigate better. They want the criminals to put behind bars and to stay there. We've heard from community members, some alleging that as many as 28 people have been killed in the last month. We managed to speak to Brigadier Novella Potalwa just a little bit earlier. She's the head of communications of the police in the Western Cape, and she confirmed to us that despite the 11 people that were killed last night, there were also 7 other incidents of murder earlier in the week. So that puts the total for this week alone at 18 people that were killed. So they're demanding from police that they want more police presence, they want more patrols, and they want the police to investigate these murders swiftly and bring the perpetrators to book.
And Mariska, what is the security situation there like now, and have police made any inroads at all in their investigations?
Like Brigadier Novella Potalwa told us, this investigation will receive the highest attention. They're bringing in various different clusters to help investigate this matter, because 11 people killed in one night, basically in what is thought to be one incident, is shocking by anybody's measure. They also said that they've upped patrols in the area, in and around the area of Marikana and Philippi East, and they will do so until the situation has calmed down. We've heard that they're planning to have outreach programs with the community and communicate with the community better, have a sit down and talk to the community about their worries and about their concerns, because the community are telling us it's too dangerous to stick your nose outside your home here, because it is that dangerous.
And we know it could be a bit too early, but at this stage, Mariska, do we know the motive behind these killings? Were they linked, and do we know whether the perpetrators themselves are known to the community?
We couldn't gather whether the perpetrators were known to the community, but we did manage to speak to a woman earlier who said that her home was vandalized because people always assume that it's her children that are the culprits. They are known in the area as being some troublesome young men, and she said she'd had enough, because the community assumed that it was her children that was involved in this killing. But the police at this stage saying there were no arrests made thus far, and it will receive the highest attention in terms of the investigation. The police wouldn't be drawn on what the possible motives could have been. We heard various things from the community, somebody going as far as saying it's a revenge killing of what we're not certain. We don't know if it's possibly gang related, or if it was simply just a random act of murder. murder, but the police saying this case receiving the highest possible attention, and investigators on the ground right now trying to find the perpetrators.
All right, we have to end it there. Thanks very much. That there was our reporter, Mariska Botha, speaking to us live from Philippi in the Cape Flats.